Thank you for joining on this call to talk about the Young Living business and what is really awesome and unique about doing this business as a business. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen in a second. I know some of us have some load shedding. I get it, don't worry. I do as well. It's going to switch back in a second. So hopefully it will be uninterrupted, but we shall see. So let me share my screen here and let's get this party started. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Okie doke, sorry, can you all see my screen? Okay, I'm so sorry. Can you all see the screen and can you all hear me? I think that I've had like some technical weird things tonight that I've never really experienced before. So my computer just went a little nuts. I just want to make sure you can all see this. So if you can, someone can just thumbs up me. Yeah, thank you, Elise. Appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to be discussing the business and I'm going to go through a bunch of things to help you guys understand how it works. So a quick little introduction on who I am and why we are here. This looks a tiny bit outdated, so I will fill in the blanks where I need to. I am Jade Almaleh and I have two kids and they are actually aged 9 and 7 now. And I do have a very creative husband who helps a lot with the work that I do and that we do. I've been doing this business since December 2016. And you see that the word business is in quotation marks because it doesn't really feel like I am working, because when you love what you do, we don't really work, right? We just do what we love. So I'm a platinum leader with Young Living. I actually ranked to silver in 2 months from starting, but I don't always love to share that fact because we're all so different and everyone's journey is so different. And lots of people will sometimes rank and then they plateau or they fall back. The bottom line is that when you do hit a rank, your first rank, whenever it is, if you stay consistent, that is how you grow and that is how you do better in this business. So I used to be a sleep coach and worked with parents on healthy habits and establishing routines. I don't really do that all that much anymore. I say really not because now and again, I'll have someone who just asks me a favor to please help them out because I've worked with them before and they now have another child or whatever the situation is. I really love to make people laugh and to inspire happy hearts. And I love to empower others with the knowledge and and an opportunity to grow their own businesses. So a quick overview of what we're going to cover tonight. This is our Young Living Business 101. We're going to talk about what makes Young Living different. I'm going to go through that a little quicker than normal, just because we've covered it so many times, especially in our Essential Oils 101. But we are going to place more focus tonight on the 7 essential values, which we will touch on, like about doing this business, how you actually earn while you learn. If you're not a salesperson, that's perfect. We love that and we encourage that. I'll explain why. Life by your design, doing things with integrity, perks and purpose, facts and figures, and then some next steps and resources and support, as well as, of course, some questions and answers that you guys might have. So here's a picture of our very famous D, Gary Young, who is the founder of Young Living. And he knew the power of essential oils, and he went on a quest to be the absolute best in this business. And we still are. We are 100% the leading essential oil company. So let's talk about why and what makes Young Living so different. So we are the original essential oil company. We've been in business for well over 25 years, very successful years. It is a multi-billion-dollar company. And we do own our own farms, and we really believe in things being transparent. So that means anyone can visit the farms, they can see how we're doing things. And we love to take people, well, the people on the farms love to take people around and show them and teach them and do all the things with them. Okay, so we have unparalleled standards, meaning that for example, the organic standards, all of these we are the best of the best. And no one comes close to what we actually do and what we believe in, which is some ideas of that is like no chemical pesticides. We don't use any chemicals ever on our farms. We use precise harvesting methods. We specialize in a one-time distillation process, and that's the biggest one that I could harp on. Nobody else distills their essential oils one time only. Almost every other company, in fact, not almost, every single other essential oil company, any brand, is over distilling, because that way you can mass produce and you can just have more for a lot less. They also believe in sustainable farming practices. And then of course we have the D, Gary Young Living Foundation. So that we'll also touch on as well, where they really give back to the community. So these are the 3 pillars of Seed to Seal. So this is their way of enjoying like pristine and effective products without compromising on quality. So we have sourcing, science, and standards. And tonight, I'm not going to focus too much on this, but the point here is that we really do things in a very, very unique way, and we uphold insane standards. I can share this slide with you, and you can definitely read more about this, but I go through this every single time I do a 101 essential oil class. So I'm going to focus more on the business side of Young Living tonight and kind of jump ahead. So the 7 essential values that Young Living has, I'm just going to turn on the light 1 second. Okay, that is so much better. I can see a lot better. So the 7 essential values are that we focus on the member first. This is huge. So we always listen to what this person who is telling us what they're actually saying. Do they have a child? Are they concerned about the health of their child? Do they have this terrible rash that's uncontrollable? Are they looking for a business? What are their needs? So that's super important. The other thing is we embrace Young Living's products and lifestyle for ourselves. Then we definitely believe in having a positive attitude. We exhibit personal integrity. We absolutely welcome change. I mean, we live in a world of change. We exercise good judgment and we communicate effectively. So this is really what Young Living believes in and what we also teach. So earning while you are learning, this is a big one for us. And it's so important that everyone understands that you do not have to be an expert at aromatherapy, at essential oils. even understanding how this compensation plan works and how we're actually paid. Seriously, I didn't know any of it. And when I first did my first class teaching and educating, I didn't know, I think I probably knew about 5% of what I know now. So you really can take it slowly, because we have so many tools and materials that can really help you to learn and to understand, and then start slowly teaching. So we say sharing is caring. We are not salespeople. We are just people who like to share a story or like to share what's actually working for us. Many of us stumbled into this business side by accident. I was one of them. And we started using essential oils and then fell in love with the products and their results. So we definitely hold your hand along the way. I know that I had that, and that made all the difference to me. And that is exactly what we pride ourselves in doing. And we are a collective of good humans with a passion for sharing what we love so that others can benefit too. And when our friends and family thrive, it organically happens that we thrive too. Okay, so we often hear, but I'm not a salesperson. And we honestly say, good, that's even better, because we use social media and word of mouth to connect with others by sharing real success stories and experiences. We welcome others to approach us versus going after them, right? And we say like, oh, sigh of relief, because we do not chase sales. We have a blast teaching in-person classes and online workshops as a team. We have seen incredible testimonies of health through Young Living. So we encourage you to be honest and open to vulnerability and connection. That is seriously key. We also say, friends, don't let friends buy essential oils from the grocery store, which is really true, because what we have in our products are just completely different. So what does every day look like doing this business? Well, truly, it's a life by your design, meaning you can work from anywhere. So while the initial commitment will look different for everyone, we can tell you for certain that your day looks a whole lot better than a typical 9-to-5 job. One of the best things about this business is the freedom it offers. You get to choose what hours you want to work and what ranks you want to pursue. It's customizable to your capacity. We found that if you're willing to put in the time, you absolutely will go far. Having said that, I do know lots of people who really just don't have the time. Maybe they have 4 children. Maybe they already have another business they're absolutely committed to or love. Then what they do is they just work in whatever little pockets of time that they have to be able to do this as a side job and a hobby. And they are actually working those hours and still creating success for themselves. Okay, so then we say, let's do it the right way. So unlike other network marketing companies, we actually don't require hefty startup costs, which is awesome. Sharing is easy. All you need is your member number when referring other people. So when you enrolled with whatever you did, you were given a member number that is unique to you. So when someone else wants to get something, a product, a starter kit, whatever it is, all you need to do is share your member number, and you can actually get an embedded link by going to yl.pe, and you will get like a link that people can then click on that, and it takes them to a startup sign up page. So then every month you would place an order of 100 PV, which is about 1,400 Rand, on Essential Rewards, which is so awesome, because that is actually our loyalty program. And what that means is you're getting points back, which then you can redeem for product later. You're also getting like all the perks of our loyalty program, which is called Essential Rewards. You're getting 10% like back in store credit for the first 3 months, then it jumps up to 15%, and then it jumps up to 24%, which is really very, very generous. So I'm at that 24% earning rate. So I have tons of Essential Rewards points, and I use that to get free product, which is really very cool. Also, the 100 PV is how we actually get a full paycheck. So that would be for your commissions and the bonuses that you're eligible for. You can cover your monthly cost by also introducing 2 to 3 new people per month that you enroll, and then that actually does cover your personal cost. You can also increase your paycheck by teaching other people to do the same thing that you're doing. So we really say keep it simple. So 1,400 a month, that's all that is required to do this business. So if you're looking for ways to reach that monthly PV, and PV stands for product value, then honestly, the best thing is to chat about your family's needs and wellness vision, and we can make personal recommendations to meet those. We like to talk about ditching and switching, which means ditching the toxins and switching to non-toxic plant-based products. So start replacing everyday household items like toothpaste, soaps, household cleaners for clean and oil-infused options. And you'll find that a holistic lifestyle is not only attainable, it is simple and cost-effective. We will really teach you several product dilution ratios that you'll be blown away for how long they can last in your family. So hashtag hello savings. The other perks of being part of our group is, which is called Hello Essentials, by the way. So Hello Essentials is our brand, and Young Living is, of course, the product that we are all supporting and standing behind. So community is everything for us. We have free oil education and business training Facebook groups. We have free WhatsApp support groups sharing recipes, class invitations, testimonials, and oily tips. We also have free weekly team Zoom meetings for mentorship, inspiration, and education with your leaders. We always offer free team graphics and workshop templates, free ongoing support and invitations to online events, and invitations to exclusive in-person oily events as well for you, your team, and your guests. Okay, this part is super important, which is our South African income disclosure statement. So these would be your potential earnings, and we say, believe it, you absolutely can achieve it. So Young Living's compensation plan is one of the most competitive in the industry. There is so much opportunity to earn from getting your oils paid for each month to replacing your full-time career income. You can receive 24% wholesale pricing on all of the products, and you earn up to 575 Rand for each premium starter bundle sold. You can also earn up to 25% commission on your organization plus additional shares, which we'll touch on in a little bit. You earn bonuses by ranking as well. They are like ranking bonuses. And you also earn all expense paid incentive trips, which start at the rank of silver. So if you take a look at the graphic here that I'm showing you on the right-hand side, you can kind of get a sense there of, let's just look at an executive that is the 4th rank within Young Living. And the average hours here worked per week are about 11. That is absolutely doable. That's on average under 2 hours a day. And the average monthly income there would be 5,773 Rand, which is quite an awesome little lump sum. That's going to get you groceries, petrol, a couple of meals out. So it's really an awesome little side income. But we do say that for most people, once you hit silver, that can replace the job that you currently have. So for an executive, as an idea, they would be earning just under 70,000 Rand per year doing this. And again, that was only 11 hours average work per week. So it's not to say, oh, there's no work, it's so easy, you can just sit back and everything comes to you. No, it doesn't work like that. We definitely, where we put our effort is where we see results. So yeah, that's an important thing too. Another book that I really want to recommend for everyone that really changed my perspective of network marketing and how I understood it was Eric Worre, and I'll put it in the chats later, and it's called Go Pro. And he just talks about how network marketing is the smartest industry to be in, as well as when you take it seriously and you treat it like a professional, is when you really start seeing the benefits of doing this business. Okay, so this is a quick little idea of terminology for you to understand. So PV is personal volume. That's what you personally buy. So for most products, 1 PV equals 11 Rand and 50 cents. OGV, and then as you saw, like per month, you need to spend, to do the business, you're spending 100 PV, which ended up being about 1,400 Rand. So OGV is your overall group volume. That would be the entire sales volume of an organization, which is the sum of all PV, of all distributors that you have and customers within a particular organization. If this is still new for you and not really making sense, that's okay. I encourage you to watch it a second time. And also we have so many resources that you can learn from and just read through and listen to. ER stands for Essential Rewards. That's Young Living's monthly wellness subscription box service. There is total flexibility in your ship date and your item selection, and you really will get what you want when you want it, all while earning a percentage back of what you spend. And then we refer to a business leg as a leg. That is someone who's actually committed to doing the business as well, and they are ordering 100 PV per month on Essential Rewards. So here's a quick overview of our compensation plan. And to just show you, we have here, I hope you guys can see this. Sometimes it's hard to see this when it's zoomed out so far. But the things I wanted to point out with this particular graphic is you see how the PV on the far left there is showing you that to hit the rank of star all the way through to Royal Crown Diamond, all you need to place is 100 PV order. So it doesn't go up as you are going up in rank. And I will tell you now that in almost every single other network marketing business that I have seen, when I've looked at the compensation plan, the second that you go up in rank, they start to expect a higher minimum for you to put in. So Young Living doesn't do that, which is pretty incredible. So the people that are seriously earning up to, and I know them, which is very, very cool that I actually know these people who have made a huge success of this business. They are still only putting in 100 PV, just like you and me who want to do this business. And they are earning, tens of thousands of dollars actually. So that's pretty remarkable that it doesn't change as you go through the ranks. And then as an example, let's just look at silver. Silver is the first really awesome achievement. So the first thing is hitting silver and staying at silver for 3 months in a row will get you the trip to Croatia. That's where the South Africans are going right now. That's the silver retreat. And for that qualification, you really only need to, again, put in 100 PV is yourself. Remember, personal volume. OGV would be your organizational group volume. That means everyone in your organization, you must hit 10,000 in your organization. Then the PGV would be the personal group volume that actually is outside of your qualifying legs. And for silver, you need 2 legs at 4,000 OGV each. And then you need to have an additional 1,000. What they're trying to do is get you set up and ready for gold rank. So again, if this doesn't make sense yet, that's okay. You can look through this again and read other things about this and watch other videos that we do have that will help. At some stage, it clicks. Honestly, truly, it took me a while to fully understand this compensation plan. I'm just not really such a huge mathematical person, but now when I look at this, it makes perfect sense to me. The point is you don't have to fully understand it, but what really helps you is when you do start doing this business and you set up your structure, and definitely go to the person who helped you get started to make sure that your structure is solid and good. So the cool thing here that you'll see is when you hit silver, you now open up all these levels of commission. This would be where you work your own structure with who's actually doing the business in your organization and where they are within your organization. So when you are silver, you've opened up 5 levels there of unilevel commission. So this is just another way of how you are being paid. And for every silver that is under you or within your organization, because we don't really love to say under or above, because the one huge difference with the network marketing is you can outrank the person who is above you. So the other cool thing is we also have a program called the Silver Bound Bonus. I'm not going to be discussing that too much tonight, but what I can tell you is that it is also a really incredible incentive. And so this is just additional cash on top of your paycheck that you're going to be given. You also can have access to the silver bound bonus. So that is for every and all rank leading up to silver. If you hit it within a certain time frame, and if your structure is right, and if it's done, in the right way, you will access additional cash bonuses. So these starter bundles are the best way that I encourage for you to educate other people about how to get started, because this starter bundle is going to give you that 575 Rand that I spoke about. So a person would be getting, you know, just like you probably did, an ultrasonic diffuser, 10 essential oils, and the total there is 2,268 Rand for them. And you would then, you would earn 575 Rand. So for every person you refer, that's how much money you make. This is another way that they could get started. It's the 10 essential oil collection. So they would get just these essential oils. In this instance, you don't get the full PSB. Sorry, you don't get that full 575 Rand, but you do get 25% of their PV. And in this case, and PV is their personal volume. So I know it gets like kind of tricky. Tonight, I was really just going to focus on just outlining how we do things and sharing that there are so many resources that we do have. But I can do another class going into the compensation plan and fully understanding it. These are just ways for people to get started. So we also have the SA Lifestyle Collection. This one is awesome. It's new. And these are actually all essential oils where we are growing all of these plants in our Amanzi Amantle farm, which is in Durban. So it has Dajaz, Peace and Calming, Thieves, Eucalyptus radiata, and Tea Tree. So it's very unique to South Africa. And as you can see, there's some inspiration here with the South African flag as well. So that's another way for people to get started. And then, of course, they can add a diffuser to that and get started the same way, just a little bit, they're spending a little bit more for that. There's also a kids collection bundle. So these are really easy ways for you to really know what your member or the person you're talking to, your future member, your potential member, where they're at and what might interest them. So we also have a kids collection bundle here, which is curated to include this Feather the Owl diffuser with 3 essential oils. The Kid Sense tummy jars for colic and pain and sore tummies, for Gentle Baby for sleep and calming. Also really good for stretch marks, by the way, for pregnant mummies. And lavender is also really brilliant for so many things with the baby in terms of sleep, any kind of skin issues, cradle cap. So those 3 oils make a really wonderful bundle for your babies. And then if someone is interested in overall health, we have our Ningxia Red, which is another brilliant product. Of course, it's our antioxidant superfood drink. And this is another way a person could get started. So again, this is a starter bundle. And so this one, you will earn the 575 Rand back. So we also have a Thieves Kit, which is curated to include all of these, and it ends up being 1475. And this is for someone who's very interested in ditching and switching, changing over their household product. So another way that you can educate. And this is what I love about Young Living is how many products we offer, which means this is how many people we can actually talk to. Any other network marketing company I've ever seen has usually got a very small niche. For example, it's a weight loss product. Well, most of the time, that's going to halve your network and you're going to be targeting women only. You're also going to be targeting women from the ages of like 26 till about 45, and then there isn't much interest anymore outside of that demographic. Whereas for us, we really are very attractive and appealing to, I mean, I've had a student before be super excited and get involved because she loved the Thieves cleaning, because for her, she is so sensitive. And this is a college student who lives like on her in like student campus, but she is so sensitive to chemicals in cleaning products that she gets a full-on allergic reaction. So this is how she got started, and she's 18, 19 years old, but that's how passionate she felt about cleaning products because it's a thing for her. And we also have things for babies, we have things for elderly. So we really touch on every single demographic. We have things for men, women, everyone and everything, even for animals, by the way. And then I just wanted to share, because this is awesome new news just for now, is that our CBD products are back in stock. Our muscle rub is already out of stock, if you can believe it. The word was spread very quickly, but it came back in stock this September, like this month. and the prices are actually lower, which is awesome. So they were able to lower the prices because we just have different suppliers. Like there's a whole back end story to that, but that's really exciting that we have better pricing, but the same brilliant products that are out there with our CBD. And that's a really nice way as well for people to get started. This is a quick overview of our September promos this month. This is for people on Essential Rewards. If you take a look, you'll see that Essential Rewards loyal customers are always going to get more and be offered more than people that are just doing a one-time order. They'd have to spend a bit more and they don't get access to all the things. And then, of course, we have tons of resources for you from Facebook all the way through to YouTube, whichever you want. So feel free to screenshot this or to ask for the slides again, which we usually share after doing a call. We have a recording, so you can go in and see all of these resources. And make sure you stay in touch with the person who helped you to get started. I also have a really nice Facebook group called There's an Oil for That. That's a really helpful one to learn more about each one of the essential oils that came in your starter kit. And then, of course, we have a very helpful like coffee book magazine type guide called the Essential Book. And this, you can actually buy the hard copy at the Essentials shop.co.za, or you can download the free PDF, which is the address is here, hello-essentials.com/SA book, and there's the password. So again, you can screenshot that, we can get that to you, and you can have that PDF for free. So that is the end of this call tonight. And one of the questions I really love to leave you guys with, which is something I shared with a lot of people that got a lot of interest, was, are you seeking something fun, that is natural, it's exciting, it's brand new? So it's been in South Africa for 2 years. We're still considered a very, very new concept. And what we offer is really awesome and unique, and focus so much on holistic living and a really clean lifestyle. Our business is all about empowering people. We're very community driven. Of course, it produces an income. And as I said, it is very fulfilling. So at this point, I'm going to hand it over to you guys and stop screen sharing and ask if you have any specific questions about the business. And I can answer. So let me just allow you guys to unmute yourselves if you would like to, because I did force you all to be muted just so that there wouldn't be background noise. Okay, so if you have a question, please feel free to unmute yourself. You will be able to. Otherwise, feel free to write it in the chat. You're also welcome to type it to me personally, and I'll just ask that question and answer it for you without mentioning your name if you feel shy for whatever reason. But really, the best thing is we learn the most from listening to one another and listening to questions that get asked, so I can hopefully answer. Does anyone have any questions at this time? Feel free. You can unmute yourself. You can type it in the chat. No, nothing? Okay, well then I will assume that I did a decent job at explaining everything to you guys tonight, which makes me very happy. So at this point then I'm going to stop the recording and